Hello. Welcome to Handelabra Live. I am John, lead developer at Handelabra Games, and we have something special for you today. We haven't talked about this at all, but we have been sneakily working on phone support for Aeon's End. Handelabra Games believes in civil rights for everyone and in being as inclusive as possible. Anyone working against those goals is not welcome and will not be tolerated. Say hello in the chat and feel free to ask any questions. This is a little bit of a dev stream. Not really, just a bit of a preview, but we've got Unity going here. Hello, Gracie Paz. Welcome. We're going to play just a bit of a preview on the phone UI. It's still very much work in progress. And then we'll get to the actual version of Aeon's End. But yeah, it is something we've been working on a little while, and we're going to continue to get it ready. So let's fire it up here. This is just in the simulator in Unity, but it's simulating an iPhone. And we're going to play a new game. So we see we've got the main, where do we go? We see we've got main menu reorganized here for phone, and new game screen reorganized as well. We're gonna go ahead and pick Rageborn, and maybe 3 mages. About Kadir, and Reeve, and Akron. I don't know. Whatever. Random market. Let's just go in, play a few turns, and see how it looks. So a few things you might notice are a little different. The supply is in a row, and you can scroll it here. You might see these tooltips popping up. That's because I'm clicking on the Unity. I'm clicking on the screen here, right? Which isn't going to happen on a phone. It's touch. And so in the simulator, when you click and let up on the mouse, it still leaves the touch there. So that's why it's showing tooltip. Just a weird artifact of testing. We got the Nemesis here. You can access their stuff as usual, and the current turn mage, or if it's Nemesis turn, is just whatever the last mage was. And you can access your other mages here, similar to Sentinels, where you can pull them up in the full view. So that is accessible, so you can have a full look at everything that's going on. Not enough space on the screen to really show everything they've got going on phone, but do the best we can there. So let's get a spark, and let's do this. Sure, take a damage for more economy here. And we don't have a cheap gem. How about a cheap spell? That costs 3. What if we buy this? It's always nice to buy a cheap spell early on this game. Okay, let's do that. All right. Rageborn is playing an attack. I'm gonna give that over to someone else because Reeve is hurting herself. And okay, Kadir. Yeah, so it's very similar. You can, click or drag, or tap or drag, basically, right? We want the ether here. We don't need the ether. And, very, very familiar UX if you've played Aeon's End before, but reorganized a bit for your phone. And there's still lots and lots of little bits and bobs that we're working on to make it really nice and playable. But as you can see, it's working. So wild turn is Kadir. We're going to send that spark. Play our gems. Open a breach. The things you do. Yeah, you can see the summary of the other mages down here, right? Where you can see the spells they've got prepped. But if you want to really dig into what they've got going on, you have to bring them up full, and then you can go back to the current turn. So All right. Can't prep that. Go. We got our New Age style crystals. We got 5. So rich. Guess I'm going to buy one of these and a charge. Yeah, those tooltips still sticking on the screen because of simulator here. So the Nemesis play area here on mobile is in a row, and the cards will sort of appear one by one, but you don't usually have more than 2 or 3 Nemesis cards at once, but it does support having as many as exist. So lead static. All right, so that's pretty much mainly what there is to it with the phone gameplay. There's obviously lots of other screens that need to be translated to phone, and I don't think we have the end game screen yet, so not going to finish the game. But I wanted to give a quick sneak peek. Let's play one more round, and then let's go over to a regular game on the Steam version. But like all of our games, this will be a universal app on phone. So if you already own it on iPad, you get it on your phone. If you already own it on Android tablet, you get it on your tablet. So don't worry about that. I have to increase the drag area for prepping spells, I think. And probably the next time we preview this, it'll be on an actual device. I'll have it streamed from my phone, like I've done before. But right now we're still in really early development stages, so not quite there yet. What does this do? Each player reveals the top card of their deck. Oh yeah. And accelerate your decks. Get rid of this stuff. Get the good cards. Oh, can we afford something cool? Deluge of Power. Let's get the fancy spell. I mean, those spells are fancy too. What do I want? I can open that if I suffer damage, so let's do that. Pretty sweet. Alright, luckily we have a damage. So this guy. You might notice the text is a bit blurry, that's just because of the simulator as well. It will be nice and crispy. Normally. Okay. 5 ether. We can buy a fancy spell. Fancy spell. Fatal Harmony. Bane Sire. Alright, so that's been a little 10-minute preview of Aeon Zen for mobile. It is in development. No ETA or release date or anything like that, but we're working away on it along with Nature Incarnate for Spirit Island and other projects like Sentinels 2 and so on. So we got lots of things cooking. So let's get into... actually, while I'm mentioning it, I should post in the chat the link to the Nature Incarnate thing. So there's a contest for Nature Incarnate for Spirit Island. I'm just going to paste in the chat, and you can win a copy. You can predict accurately what's going to come in which phase. So, all right. So that's been the preview of Aeon Zen Phone. Let's hop into a normal game of Aeon Zen. So I just need to fire it up here on Steam. And probably make my camera a little smaller. And okay, yeah, I'm pretty big. Let's move me down and over. Right. Okay. And yeah, this is the game that you can play right now. And I wanted to play Mist and J because we had that combination in One Deck Dungeon recently. Let's go with a balanced market. Probably. Or anything. Let's do anything and see what we get randomized if it makes sense. All really cheap. Oh, that's not a great market. Let's random again, get some things that are... Yeah, it's a little more variety. Okay, that's good. Just looking at the costs, really, and what the effects do, we'll work it out. And for Nemesis, I think we can take on Rageborn. Why not? Do we want increased difficulty? I feel like I haven't played enough Aeon's End lately that... Let's just play a regular game, and then we'll maybe play a more difficult game after that. Alright. Aeon's End is great. I should play it more. We've got Mist. Her charge ability is any ally draws 4 cards. And her Garnet Shard lets her cast any player's prep spell. Very good. Jay has a Vortex Breach that increases spells permanently. He also has... there are spells that are attached with... or that came out with her that have durability, but we don't have them right now. And she can get spells out of the Vortex deck. Well, she has a special deck that might have cards that aren't in the market here, which is in fact the case. Alright, so let's beat up on Rageborn, as you do. We could grab a Spectral Echo. It seems early for that. Are there darts combos, huh? Other darts is really good. I'm gonna go for a Force Amplifier. Just helps take out any, like that 3 damage, maybe even 5 damage is gonna be really good for minions. Alright, we have to get rid of this Spark to make room for another Spark. And let's pack some Sparks. Alright, Shay's up. So, on the in the Vortex deck, we can see there's a Spectral Echo on top. And then we've also got Tethered Darts, Force Amplifier. So we actually have more copies of Tethered Darts than normal. That's interesting. Fatal Harmony's not amazing here. Disintegrating Scythe and Spirit Lift. Spirit Lift is very, very good. So the Vortex Breach is always closed. So you have to always pay to you have to always focus it. We don't have any focusing things here by the icons, I think. We've got Jade, Leeching Agate, Burning Opal. Good destruction between these 2 cards. Blasting Staff is pretty cool. Yeah, no help with focusing. And Arcane Nexus is very good for economy, because you can just basically play a gem twice. Do you have anything for focusing in here? No. Yeah, we have to spend for focusing, so we actually have to sort of get some economy here. So I'm gonna grab the Spectral Echo, use my Vortex deck. You got Special Ether just for Vortex, and we'll do this. That looks good. Rageborn strikes. want to get some damage. Doesn't matter who. And we probably want to cast this to make room for the other one. I think we'll just sort of just do the same thing as last turn. And we get a couple Jades, and it's probably good for our economy for a while. Unleash twice and any player gains 2 charges, or Gravehill suffers 4 damage. I think unleashing is fine. He's at 0 Fury tokens now. Charges are nice. Charges are going to let me triple cast a spell or draw a bunch of cards. Go for this. It's good burst damage, right? Alright, Mist is up. So I could prep this and cast it. I think I just want to... I need to get an economy card for you. So let's do this. I don't actually care about damage at the moment. I want some money. Get the one with the free charge. I could have got 2 Jades, I guess. But I like the charge. Alright, we'll just do the same thing. And we're also decently set for ether. Alright, a thing we should kill. So, just increase the damage first. I think increase the damage first, right? And 1 damage short killing that. So it's gonna get to go off for sure. I can't do this. I mean, it would be probably a waste. I want that Spectral Echo to start going up, or do I want to do other things? I could grab this. Let's grab that. And buy a charge. Alright. And I can destroy a Spark. Sparks can actually get good by going up, but I think we can get rid of a Spark here. We've got lots of other spells that we want to be casting. We can kill this guy as soon as Mist goes, at least, or as soon as Jay goes again. I want this Fatal... I don't really want the Fatal Harmony, but I want to get past it to get the other better spells. I have more... How many spells do I have coming up? 2. 2, and with $3. So I could just focus this next turn. But I want... If I want to get this to be +1 damage. Oh, it doesn't actually... It does get +1 damage, but it doesn't get to go into an ally's hand. I think actually I only need 2 damage exactly for this, right? So let's not overpay. Let's do that. And let's grab this. So this is going to be a nice spell to have. Ooh. Please don't go many turns in a row, Rageborn. We definitely have to kill this thing. They're both bad. This is 2 damage right now. This is 5 damage, but like both of these things cause the same amount of saving Gravehold, right? So ugh, 5 damage. Tough. And 6 ether to discard that. Let's kill this guy. We had 5 ether. You gonna have 6? You're gonna have 6. So Mist can get rid of this before. I mean, Unleash twice is not that big a deal. But once again, we can afford this. I want to just keep buying spells. Keep buying spells. As long as we can afford them, and then start opening our breaches and putting stuff inside. Alright, I'm just going to leave these sparks because nothing to shoot at. That's important. Let's get rid of that. Unleash. There are 2 Nemesis cards. 2 additional times. 2 damage. Alright, and I don't think we can manage to park both these sparks, but keep one of them. Alright, new round. And this. Need those. We could cast Spectral Echo and get rid of a card. Or we could, yeah, let's do that. It actually get rid of a crystal. Means we only get 4 this turn, but I think that's okay. We want more damage. I'm thinking about getting a burning opal if I can afford it sometime. Here we are. Let's open this, and we have it open, I think, because we're actually probably getting turns where we can't afford to be. I could put, actually, what if I... Fatal Harmony, I don't get the bonus. Don't get the bonus on the things very often. I wonder if we can, we focus this turn, focus next turn, we actually open this. We sort of waste our ether though, so let's do that. Cauterizer. Gross. And Scorn? Man, we are getting some... This is why we have all this damage. Alright, good. Hit him with the sparks. And... 5. Be a Spectral Echo and a charge. We don't have a Spectral Echo of our own. I think it's worth hitting the Cauterizer for 1 here. Is it? This is going to be 6 total to this, and then I could kill it next turn with that. Yeah, I think we take the gamble of a couple damage. We might take a couple damage from the Cauterizer, but having a better chance to finish this off is worthwhile. Because either mage going can finish it off because we have the Force Amplifier. I think I'm gonna grab one more. I'm gonna grab this, gets us a charge and that little bit more economy to start being able to get the last couple spells out of here if we want. And like reliably be getting to do that. Well, I can this is not the Vortex Breach. This is the I could blow this up. I just normally do it from here because I get it like increases in damage, but then we can kill it. We can kill this stuff and make sure. Yeah, let's do that. Let's make sure we don't take damage from these. If Rageborn goes first, which he did. So it saved us a bunch of health and Gravehold health. And he went twice in a row. Now we don't discard us. And we would have had to discard that spell too, right? That would be brutal. It doesn't really matter who discards here. I guess Mist. Ah, fuck, we don't have any healing at all, so we have to start beating up Rageborn. Oh, Softer Sin. He missed it earlier. We showed a preview, sneak peek of the phone UI that we're working on for Aeon's End. Alright. So I want to get this breach open soon. What I can do... I could get 4 card draws over here. Or, is it 4 cards? Yeah. I also have this. Sorry, I didn't really look at this. Discard 2 cards in hand that cost 4 or more. Each twice 3 damage. Yeah, we might have to get rid of it. We might have to do this. Kind of the turn to do it, isn't it? So we set up a big turn here. Yeah, let's set up a big turn for my ally. Rageborn's kind of quiet right now. Oh baby, look at all those cards. I think we can still park the Spark here, unless, well, unless we want to buy this. So if we do that, we have 11. We could open this though. We have 2 pink ether. Okay, let's do that. Oh, I love, like, increasing planar insights damage. Seems good. Let's focus this. Pop that in there. Like that. Good turn. And we can... Now that has +1. Deal 3 damage. And when we open this, it's another damage. And we can destroy those. Yeah, I think let's just work on this. Oh, Spectral Echo. Kind of have to do this. Okay, end up with Sparking Hand. We don't want. Alright, we could save these for minions, but I think we want to be working on Raidborn. Ooh, we can open this. Love that for us. So, this spell is very strong. It's going to do 9 damage. We can actually, like, we could use our charge ability to do 27 damage with it. It does hurt us for 3, but it's like a lot of damage. Alright, I think I'm going to leave those sparks there and got this in here. I want to be getting the extra damage from this, so getting close. Oh man, Polarizing Ray. Luckily we have a ton of gems. Do we almost skip our turn here? We have to... We can't afford Grapple to do this, so we have to discard 6 gems. Right now we can make sure that we have enough, because we know Rageborn's coming soon. I don't have to cast this, but I want to cast it. I can, instead of discarding, throw it or place it on top of any discard pile. I can give it over. I think I want to keep it though, because I want to eventually use it with this. Right, and we'll hang on to that spark. So you've got 4 gems. And next turn I'm going to be drawing at least 2, so I actually can just play my turn then. Ooh, we're 1 short. Spirit Lift. I wonder if actually... Who's going next? It's Mist. So I guess if Mist is going next, maybe I don't want to have Mist discard all of her good ones. Maybe I just skip here. No, I want to be dealing damage. I have to get draw those cards. Let's just go for it. We'll discard 2 that we pick up here. And Mist will discard hers. So we're just gonna buy stuff. Charges / whatever. I mean, this is a charge. We could buy this. What about leeching agate and a charge? I kind of like that. Okay. All right. So now we're in the situation where Mist kind of can't. Oh, she can still take her turn. Okay, good. We're drawing a lot of next turn. So maybe we can just leave these sparks then. We could actually cast this right now. There's not really any need to. I do want to put this spell in here, in any case. just cycle past it. I mean, I could keep it for next turn. Doesn't actually speed up my draw like at all to like. Doesn't really affect anything. If I keep it for next turn, it gives me a little more flexibility with next turn. Let's hang on to it. We're gonna have to discard it for anyways, so yeah, just speed through then. Because we're gonna have to discard it anyway for pulverizing ray. Okay. Discard. Okay. Discard, lose 4 charges. Oh, we might not get that. Venomite. Alright. I have no ether, but I have 3 breaches I can put in, so that's nice. And one player has to discard the charges, so gotta get rid of this Venomite. Right. Cut these up. Can you kill Venomite? Almost. 1 short. Well, we take our chance, right? At least leave him at 1. Because then either of us can... Or leave him at 2, then either of us can kill him. Actually, at 3, any of us can kill him. Because I can prep this here, and that's 3 damage. We leave the sparks prepped. Them out of the cycle. Awesome. Okay. So this is actually 5 damage. 7 damage? Same. Okay, 7 damage. This is going to be 4, so that can take him out. And let's just... Do I want to destroy this crystal? I can, because I just need to get some charges for that, so... Keep your deck thin. Alright, that's gone. I did want to... Oh. This... Feather Darts is great because you can just keep it out of the discard piles. Oh, Carnage. And 7 ether. Hey, look. Not quite 7 ether. How much is that? 6? If I can give you draws, then you have 7. It's not actually that bad. Like 3 damage. I can get... I'm 1 short of getting enough charges. None of these give me ether or anything. Question is, do I want to destroy this crystal? It gives me 1 less charge. Could cast this Tethered Darts and give Jay a spell prep. We'll do that. We'll just buy 1 charge. I get to cast that and put it in Shay's hand. Kind of fun. I get to buy 2 charges. Or something else, but let's buy 2 charges. I think gives us a chance to do that. Hey, more a chance to do that. Also, he's at 6. So we just need to cast this, and we win. Draw some cards. Or we can just cast these. We win. Killed by a spark. Okay, hang on. Let's kill him with this. Destroy this card. The Nemesis has 0 life. Gravehold still stands for now. Alright. Great team in Aeon's End and in One Deck Dungeon, turns out. GG! Alright, let's play another game. Random Nemesis, we get Arachno. And let's go Random Mages. Mist and Shay. Okay, let's choose. It's got 4. Let's go with 3. So I want Gygar. Let's take Gygar and Nim, and then pick random and keep whoever else in Gygar and Nim. Gygar and Nim saves Jana. Feels great pose for us. Okay, we got the 3. Which mage is your personal favorite? I don't know if I have a personal favorite exactly, but Gygar is a lot of fun. I have shown on stream that you can beat Nemesis just by using your charge ability a ton and just like never buying a card. I've won the game never buying a card with Gygar. Just like get damage, get this up to like +10 and put sparks and tidal surges into it, and it just kills everything. Yeah. Okay, random supply. We got Leeching Agate again, Clouded Sapphire, Victor's Pearl, ooh, Link Conduit. Looks good. Got a good mix. Feather Darts again, that's alright. The Chanters. Don't like them. Stop giving them tokens. Is Spirit Snare supposed to have a space in its name? It feels like it should. That feels like that could be a bug. A long-standing bug that no one ever noticed. Make a note of that. Maybe it does. I don't know. Let's have a look at the card. So, Nim's charge ability is the Terminus Barrier. Discard. He accelerates the Nemesis deck. And his card here, deal 1 damage or gain 2 ether. This works really well if you can look at the Nemesis deck with other cards, which we don't have. There's a spell that does that that's really strong. You can deck out the Nemesis to win, right? So that can actually help with this guy because the ritual is still complete when you deck it out, but it's going to be, you know, really low on the track and everything. So the World Devourer. So you want this to be as low as possible. All right, we got some pretty bad things here. We're never going to get to discard this. 5 or more? That's so early. No one has that much ether at the beginning. We could, like, there is a way to, like, just prep your spell. You can actually get 2 ether. But actually, next turn you can have 5. Okay. Turns out Nim is able to do it on his next turn. Which we will have him before that. Okay, so. We also want to kill this guy. Ooh, Blaze. Blaze is fun. And we can give all the blazes to Gygar or something. An Eternal Ember works really well with Blaze because it counts, like it starts going up. We can give these to Jana, I think. Strats. What else do we have? Void Bond, casting players per spell, Inner Insight. Oh yeah, and Link Conduit. Like, just have a billion blazes on Jana. Okay. Also, Link Conduit on the Ancient Breach, though. Is very good. You have Caged Fire. You actually have a heal card. Clouded Sapphire is very good for charges. Very expensive. Oh, so many options. So who should... I think Jana's Eternal Ember is really good with Blaze. But Link Conduit is really good with Gygar. So who should get the blazes? Yeah, definitely we want a Link Conduit for the Ancient Breach. Let's give these to Jana. Gygar gets all the love usually, so let's give Jana some love. Got cool swords. Kukris, I guess. Let's... Yeah, we can get the blazes in this breach. Nim is actually the wild mage. We're gonna gain ether instead, and we're going to... Oh, I have to buy a card, and then it has to come back around. Oh no, there's nothing that costs 5. They all cost 6. What have I done? Okay, we're just not doing this. Getting 6 is a lot. So... we probably could have arranged a turn that we had... If we keep that spell prepped, but I don't even know we could afford that. We keep the spell prepped until this turn. Is that possible? But then we have to buy the thing, and then it has to get drawn. Like, I think that's just going to go off before then. And this thing, I don't want it to go off too many times. So let's prep that. Let's get this open. Mark our sparks. All right. What are you doing? Kind of whatever. I want to get charges. So let's buy the charge gem. Let me get this to +1 at least. Alright, kill this thing. If Jana comes up, is she the next wild? Yeah, so good chance that she comes up and can kill that. And next turn do I get? No, I have another turn of sparks. I should take a spell. This is 3. Or I've been buying blazes for Jana, right? That's what I've been doing. Jana has to get her breaches open. Let's keep doing that. It'll pay off eventually. Alright, we got the wrong turn, so that there's no point to hitting him because he's actually... I definitely want to send this. Jana is going to take the next turn, mage turn, so there's no point to hitting that for 1. I think we can just... We could keep this prepped, get through our deck a little faster. I think that's what I want to do. All right, good. Get rid of those guys. All right. So we have 1 blaze coming up next turn and 2 the following turn. So we do have to make sure we're going to have enough ether to focus a breach that turn. Wondering if I want to keep buying more. Eventually I'm not going to have enough space to put things in. I do need to have some energy here. Money. All right, let's cast this. As we work towards our blaze party. All right, 1 more leeching agate. Be right back. All right. So looks like the Nemesis got to go twice. And played a carryout colony. And this power. Guard 2 prep spells. Okay. If I want to kill this thing, I think we can hopefully kill it soon. Next share turn should be Gygar. Yeah. So this is going to let me actually double cast a blaze now. Let's do this so we can get a charge. We also have to watch out for this going up. Oh, I could start to press spells. Unleash twice. What does unleash do again? Moves that up the track, right? Yeah. I'd rather spend sparks on this, right? Like these sparks. But also I want to kill that thing. I think I have to kill the thing. And that is just unleashing once, and this is unleashing twice. So maybe actually we don't kill it yet. I could get my +1 on my Ancient Breach. Or I could open this, which is also +1. Or I could buy that. Maybe I buy that. Charge. Yeah, I think that's the thing. 1 token. Put him at 1, and then this can kill if Nim goes next. Alright, mark that spark probably. And want some destruction, maybe? Oh, alright, we're getting 2 Nemesis turns in a row again. But at least they're not unleashing as much. Get rid of those things. This is unleashing and discarding a spell in hand. So we can just discard a spark. Alright. Finally, is Nim going to buy something for himself? I guess so. Donna can discard a spark. Nemesis tokens are bad. Almost always never choose a Nemesis token, right? The Nemesis token is what controls the World Devourer level. So we will choose Unleash 3 damage. Alright, this one we should be able to afford. Yeah, Gygar can afford it. Assuming he doesn't get to go. This is the 3rd Nemesis turn in a row. Alright. Don't like this guy. He's okay now, but the Nemesis tier is almost 2. So he's going to start doing 3 damage soon. Oh, we get to do this. Alright. Cast the prep spell. And then we cast Blaze again. Look at that. 7 damage for Blaze already. Oh, and you can guard this. And someone can pay a couple for that. We don't want that to reach that space. Unleash twice would do that. That's something that can happen. Is Nim gonna pay for that? Nim gets another turn this round, I think. Nim's gonna have a lot of money next turn. I think I'd rather Sparks parked. Do this. Unleash. We can discard a non-gem. Void. Variable damage. Alright. Get a charge. Leave the spark. I'm gonna push this back twice, I think. I could charge. It'd be nice to charge up, but let's push this back twice. You could buy the link conduit. I think Nim can buy the link conduit. Back. And leave those. We can do this. Someone have the relic. You've got it, but we don't know when you're going. Let's just get past these. Yeah, we have sparks on top and stuff, so. Right, that's the bottom card. Top card is the little top card is. There's one card, then that's the top card, isn't it? Maybe 8. We buy that link conduit now, right? Or we could buy a clouded sapphire. Also great. Maybe Nim is just the one buying stuff for everybody. Since we have stuff we can give to other people. And also, like, buy these. Let's buy this first, and then we'll buy the other thing. I guess we buy charge. We don't have anything else to spend our money on. Unleash twice. Whoa. For 1 damage, plays their most expensive card in hand on top of their deck. Guess it's Gygar. Geiger. Need to get more blazes over there. Ooh, I'm glad this didn't unleash again, or it would have added a token. Power 1, but we have some time to deal with it. Problem is we don't have that much ether all at once, do we? That's 6. Can't get him another ether, though. Actually, the following turn, he's going to have 7. So there's a chance. We have to move this back up. I have a lot of spells next turn. I do. Have to open a pickle jar. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry, I'm back. So, just deciding, as long as we can, like, so, Geiger can do one of these, you can do 2. Okay, so, Nim, or Zardana doesn't have to do that. I would really love to open a breach, because I'm gonna not have, I'm gonna have 3. So yeah, I need to open this right now, or I won't be able to prep all my spells. Alright, that can stay. This needs to happen. That can go there. Alright, Nim gets a turn, and I do want to make a space. I want to hit that twice. Ooh, recharges for Geiger. Send this back because we don't want that Nemesis token to happen. That's the key to this Nemesis here, is don't let those tokens go up. And also, eventually you have to beat them up, but right now, as well send that. Yeah, I have to send it. I don't have enough bases. Okay. And we got unlucky, so we didn't get enough ether, but we pushed that back. Discard 3 cards in hand. Have a big buying turn for Nim, but he doesn't need to have that big a turn. That's 2 ether, 4, 5, 6. Like most you'd want to spend, I think. Needle Maw, yeah, I want to kill that thing. I mean, I do have Gravehold healing, but okay, let's do this first. Cast again. And what do we got? 2 damage here. I think it all to off. And with 5, I think 5 on breaches. Let's buy another blaze. Oh no, I should have done the thing. Alright, Gravehold suffer damage, I can heal it soon. That's annoying. So he leveled up. I think we want to kill the Needle Maw. Destroy a spark of mine. And I can get another another thing on that. Pushing this back is a little dangerous because it can hit that spot again. But I don't want to go all the way to the end because then this is going to have 1 billion life. Right, it would get its life plus. I think it adds on to it, right? Blah, blah, blah. It says down here, does it? Arachnos plus 10. Right, so you don't want it to have that much health. That's very bad. Honestly, I think we just surge up. Get Gygar another spell. Be casting probably, but to make sure there's always something going in his Ancient Breach. Okay, I can get Ether here. I can kill this guy. That's these cards. 6. Buy this now. Okay. All right. How many more unleashed choices do you think there's going to be? Take the gamble if there's not going to be one right away. Alright. This. Actually, if I cast that spark, I can destroy it. Or we could destroy Crystal. I kind of don't mind. The spark's just sitting there, so let's destroy. As soon as she gets all her breaches open, I'll probably just turn her into a. Get rid of her more bird cards too. I definitely want to push this back one more and get a charge. Okay. All right, feeling a bit better about things now. Let's see what happens though. We just open this because we have too many spells next turn. We need Link Conduit on me. And we don't have it right now, but all right. 7 ether. Push this all the way back. Buy blazes. The thing is, she only has 3 breaches. That's part of the. We could buy another. I'm gonna buy another Link Conduit. Then we can give one to both of them. All right. I think this needs to go on Jana first because have a bad turn otherwise. Guess I kind of wanted on myself with this turn. Oh well. Another spend 7 ether. Alright. Should have played the other spell. Oh, it doesn't matter. That's going off no matter what we do. And 3 damage gets to Geiger. Geiger has a thing to heal, right? Yeah. Another spend 7 ether. This is adding Nemesis tokens. Woof. Now it's doing 3 damage, so that was rough. Okay. We're gonna be doing a lot of damage starting now, though. Sorry, Greyhold. Okay, that's just thing. Who's going next? Donna. Actually, Jana or Nim are going next, right? So we can definitely kill that guy before Ragnos goes, so I didn't have to hit those spells. This is going to be, yeah, each cast of blades, the first one starts at 5, so I don't think we need to do that at all. We got a charge. And I think Geiger needs more spells just to have more stuff. So let's grab a Void Bond. We do have to pay for this. It actually does 1 damage, even if it does this. Okay. Alright. Blaze is only 4. The first blaze is 4. The next blaze is 5. Next blaze is 6. Isn't it? Oh no, it's right. It just keeps going at 5. That's fine. That's a lot. Keep the spark. 6. We heal Gravehold, or we push this back twice. Push this back. Your voice is quite low. You could try turning up your audio. Hello, Seamus, by the way. My VU meters say I am at the top of the green, which is where I want to be. So I'll try to project more, perhaps. All right. I don't need to cast those. Again, I am just barely short on ether here. But next turn, next turn, I will have 7 if I manage. So leave those sparks. Give this to Geiger, who isn't going to make use of it just yet, but soon. And a lot better. Yeah, I'm just mumbling probably. Give a charge to Geiger. Geiger loves charge. And Nim wants to actually keep that. Does he? I don't think it actually matters. Because it's gonna get the next cards anyways. So, all right. So we want to let's focus and push this back one more. All right, that didn't go off. So we have a chance for Nim to get 7 ether. There's 6 here too, but not quite enough. Leave the spark. Put in a blaze. Buy more blaze. I think we can buy more blaze. Find our own blaze like a chump. Right. Fortunately, don't have another spell here. We got 2 coming up, which is good. If I buy a spell, then I should get another turn with 2 spells. So let's buy something for myself. Top card of discard piles are not good. We could just get the 2 life here. Okay with that. Actually, I could have destroyed this spark. It doesn't like super matter. Just sitting there forever. Maybe it gets discarded by an effect or whatever. I think I just need more spells. So more damage. And we get Nim. Good. Gain 2 ether. Play all gems. Good turn. And they're getting to go twice in a row, so that sucks. Nothing in here. I could, like, cast the spark just to, like, get it into the Ancient Breach. It's actually, like, not bad. Not a bad idea. Also, I'm allergic to that. I think we just need some volume of spells here for Gygar, so do that. Card 3 cards in hand and suffer 2 damage. That could be... Definitely don't want to be Zana. She's got all the damage. You've got all the money. Yeah, I think it's Gygar. We don't need you to have... Pick a better order here. Gygar, discard those. Eternal Watcher. Gosh. Okay. Want them to take an extra turn. I think we suffer the damages. And Gygar can afford to blow up one of these other breaches. He dies. But Janna can't. Alright, can I kill this guy? Yes. So I will. Doesn't that let me cast another spell? You may cast any player's first spell. Oh, that's what's happening right now. I could cast this. No real point to doing it though, right? Like, just wait for something else to come out. really prefer that Gygar not die before, like, I don't want him to lose all of his charges, but unfortunately there's nothing we can do about that. We could get this, focus something. How much do we have? Gygar really needs to buy something to heal if he doesn't want to get exhausted. We can't heal one another, though. I think I'd give the charge to... It's risky to give the charge to Gygar because it could just go away. Something comes out that hits the lowest. If I give her a charge, you could heal Gravehold this turn. Isn't like the most important thing right now, but... Okay. I have 7. If I spend 3 or 4, I have 3 or 4 left. To send another Blaze over. Okay. Let's risk it for Gygar, because if Gygar can afford to buy that, that's better, right? I could open a breach. I don't really have, like... Nah. 1 cheaper to open it now. I could open this one for just 5 and then have it charge, which I don't really need. Versus clicking here and then buying another Blaze. I think buying the other Blaze is probably worthwhile. Or worthwhile. Unleash twice. Gravehold suffers. Yeah, that's fine. We're gonna heal Gravehold soon. Nim gets to go. Get money. Also, Nim's just like drawing the same cards all the time. Donna gets a charge this time. Oh, the Blazes are all purchased. So I can push this back at least once. And maybe twice. Or buy another one of these and put it on here for Blaze Party. Or be charging. Always be charging. Yeah, I'm always charging and buying those things. Okay, let's do that. I have to cast one of those. I could have cast the Spark and then had more Blazes prepped at once. I don't know if that's better. Probably better, right? Because they like multiply off each other. Like that. And yeah, I don't know that we need to heal Gravehold this turn. We're worried about that coming down one more, so kind of just screws me with that decision. Unleash twice. Yeah. So good thing we did that. 2 damage. Ooh. I did just buy another one of those, right? So yeah, I'd rather not lose a Blaze, so. Okay, now we murder. Murder the enemy. And just 6. So good. This is probably going to have 20 life and be hitting us for 4. Assuming it doesn't get any more levels. Alright, I want to push this back and heal Gravehold. We are going to be needing to kill that pretty quickly. I don't know that I'm going to need to heal Gravehold again. Push that back in case there's probably like an unleash too much coming up. Alright, sort of lost a bit of our turn here. We are in tier 3 and they are terrifying. Keep. As we open this, this does the damage now. Gygar is alive. I want to get more ether. I could get 2 ether and have 6. Doesn't really change anything for me, so I think we don't cast it. Surge token. Normally I would charge here, but because I'm about to die, I'm going to try to get some life, maybe? I don't know. Might be a fool's errand. Unleash twice, Gravehold suffers 4 damage. 8 ether to get that. Hey, look. 8 ether. Yeah? 9 ether. You gonna risk Gygar still? I guess so. Like, Gravehold's gonna be probably fine. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe we have to, like, send double damage to Gravehold a bunch, so it's better to do that. We have 4 on there. That's super good. Alright, get rid of that. Go away. Not often you get to click that. That can be the good strategy in 3-4 mage games, is have an ether specialist, have damage specialists, and that's what we've got going on here. All right, gonna pile some spells up, and maybe grab one of these for healing / destruction. Ooh. So unleashing 3 times basically costs 9 ether for us to reverse that. We'd give the damage to Gravehold and then probably heal it back pretty soon, so I think we'll do that. Oh, don't like this guy, but I think he's only 6. Yeah. So that guy is gone. So we don't have to worry about him. This actually does 6. We want to trigger the ritual. I think we do. We can't make that number go down except by doing this. And we do have 2 mages who can take 4 damage, so time for the ritual. The ritual is complete. I have to play this twice in order to get enough life to not die from this, so it's I might actually get there though. So he's 15 health. Or I can, I mean, if I get enough charges, I can cast a spell. That might be actually tempo that we need, so let's do that. Casting players press spell. I don't think that's gonna make a difference here. Well, it's actually 7 right now. What if I cast this? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Combos. Cast a prep spell. I can choose this spell without discarding it. Oh, that's amazing. That's a combo. Void Bond plus Eternal Ember. I think that used to be broken and let you do like infinite combos, but GG, the World Devourer has been discarded. Geiger survived with 1 health. Donna and Nim both had 5, so that was good. That was good strats. And another victory. That'll probably do it for today. Played a couple games, had a preview of the phone version. If you missed it, then just head back to the VOD, or if you're on YouTube, just go back to the start of the video, and you can see the initial preview of Aeon's End phone UI. So that's still in progress and will be coming when it's ready. Thanks for watching, everybody, and stay tuned for some Spirit Island Nature Incarnate previews and contest results next week. Looking forward to that. Bye for now.